Hey, what is up guys, I'm in a video, and today I'm going to be talking about, is Kawhi Leonard going to be leaving the San Antonio Spurs? Now y'all might be like, what, Kawhi leaving? No way, he's loyal. Well, I actually do think I have a lot of facts, and then the recent thing about him staying out the rest of the year, and all of that. I'm going to be talking about all of that, and talking about how this could possibly mean him leaving the San Antonio Spurs. So without further ado, without me rambling on too much, let's get right into this video. Alright, so what's pretty much going on is that Kawhi Leonard has decided to sit out. At first, he was just out with a quad injury, and we just assumed he was sitting out because of the injury. But no, Kawhi, there have been reports about Kawhi coming out and saying that he is medically clear to play, meaning he is fully healthy, he can play if he wanted to. But Kawhi Leonard himself has said he does not want to play and that he is going to just sit out the rest of the season, which is extremely concerning. Because just look, this dude is a competitor. He was born in the hood, he came out of the hood. His dad died when he was young, and he said he dedicated his NBA career or entire basketball career to his dad. And this dude, you can just see how he works hard on the court and loves to play. I mean, he works hard on defense, works hard on offense, works hard in the gym. He's a gym rat, a lot of people say. I mean, the dude's just like a great competitor. But so for someone to be this competitive and like to play the game of basketball so much, for him just to decide not to play when he has the chance to, that's very concerning to me. And I think there definitely has to be something going on, like behind the scenes. And I mean, also in the beginning of the year, there were a lot of reports just coming out that he was frustrated, and then those reports were confirmed when Kawhi Leonard was able to come back for a few games, but then they re-benched him because they didn't think he was fully healthy. And then Kawhi Leonard voiced his frustration, saying that well, I feel healthy, I feel like I can play. He was actually mad with the Spurs for the first time. A usually pretty quiet dude actually was kind of mad with the Spurs, which is kind of weird because the Spurs usually get out of all that drama and stuff. And so, I mean, just think about it. I mean, for a player of his magnitude, of his competitive nature, just of everything about him, for him to love playing so much, but even though he can play, for him not to play, that should be very concerning for a lot of Spurs fans. But my other reason is probably that maybe he wants to play on a younger, more star-powered team. Because right now, I mean, he's playing on a team that's average age is 28 years old. That is the second oldest in the NBA, which is, that is crazy. I mean, for him to be as young and explosive as he is, to play on a team that young, I mean, that old, it'd be pretty hard for him to have to play slower pace and everything. And then it even makes it even harder when your second best player in LaMarcus Aldridge is 32 years old. It's not like he's a spring chicken either. He's very young. And then also, I mean, two pretty big people with their team still, two great veterans, but I mean, he still has to play alongside of them, is a 35-year-old Tony Parker and a 40-year-old Manu Ginobili. To play along them, you have to play slow. You can't play fast-paced with them on the court. So having them on the court and making his fast-paced game play slow, maybe he just doesn't want to play like that anymore, and he wants to finally be able to play hit his full potential and play full pace for the first time. Because usually on that team, you can't play full speed only because of how old that team is. Kawhi Leonard is the second youngest, being 25 years old, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's 25 years old. So that's very hard. Maybe him seeing all these young athletic teams having talent that can shoot threes and everything, and Golden State, Houston, Thunder, and I mean, maybe he just sees these teams and they're like, why can't I be on that? I want to be on that. I want to be on a team that's athletic, can run and dunk, shoot threes, because he can do all that together, and he loves playing defense. So I mean, it would just make a lot of sense for him to want to be on one of those teams, or just on a younger team in general. It would be hard to be a star that's that young, and you grew up shooting threes, you grew up playing defense, you grew up running, gunning up and down the court, to have to go to this kind of slow-paced half-court offense. Yes, Greg Popovich knows what he's doing, but that has to be a boring way to play for Kawhi Leonard. I mean, of a star of his magnitude, usually stars like him that play defense, after they get a steal, he wants to turn that into a fast break point. But a lot of times, if he gets a steal and there's just two people in the paint where he's more than capable of finishing on, usually he has to bring it back out, give it to the point guard, and then they set up in their half-court offense, which just is not fun for him. I mean, I can't see how that's fun. Maybe he does think it's fun, and maybe he's just actually feeling pain or something, that's why he's not going to play for the rest of the season. I don't know. But I do think that he might be leaving the San Antonio Spurs soon. So if he does, mark my words, I said it first. So yeah. But unfortunately, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So comment below, do you think that Kawhi Leonard could be leaving? Do you think it'll be for a different reason than I stated? Do you think it'll be for one of these reasons? And do you think it's concerning that, I mean, the dude that likes to compete this much wants out? Comment all that below. And also, one more thing I want you to comment. Do you think he does want to play on a younger, more athletic team? Comment all that below. And if he was to leave, where do you think he will go? So, and also, if you did like the video, hit the like button. It would mean the world to me. Like, I would actually love you forever, and you will be getting 5 million Kawhi Leonard bobbleheads. I don't know. And then if you hit the subscribe button, it would definitely mean the world to me. We're at 143 subscribers. Thank y'all so much. I'm so blessed to be here, and I just can't thank y'all enough for putting me in this position where I am. I mean, obviously, only 143. Y'all might be like, but I mean, so I'm still blessed to be here. And kids, don't think about you. Never do vegetables. Always eat drugs. Stay safe. Stay well. Goodbye.